Hey air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. Today we're doing a general for you, week's worth of energy, past, present, future. Take what resonates, leave the rest, okay? Follow your sun, your moon, your rising, that's what we're aiming for. But if another planetary shows up, you might want to check that too. Any numbers or animals that pop up could be animal signs, synchronicities, that sort of thing for you. They could represent animal spirit guides. Or they could just be personal identifiers of a person, place, situation, thing, and that's regarding this, okay? Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and check the community board and playlists for new things. Did post a bunch of quickies, so there should be a bunch of those for all the signs as well. Sort of just decided to do that in between, taking a break between these. Let's see what else. We've got a lot to cover. Seems like this story so far, I'm just going to get right into it. Maybe a few things. So, take it how it resonates. It definitely feels work, love, life. Like it covers a lot of aspects here. So that may be someone's story, right? Or you could just have bits and pieces in here as well. All right, let's see what. All right, what is going on here? Okay. So first word out immediately is accident and then interrupt. So maybe something abruptly happened, okay? I wasn't meant to. It wasn't part of a divine plan. Probably was, an ego-based response. Maybe somebody was exercising free will in a way that wasn't anticipated. Last minute. Hook, wash, stable popped up immediately after that. So maybe something got snagged, right? But as a result, might have been a blessing in disguise, might have cleansed something out. So likewise came up as soon as I was thinking that. Talking, clock, and rhetoric. So maybe there's some sort of, gossip or indirect gossip, or I don't really feel like it's negative gossip. It's like, people just sort of talk to talk and they might be inadvertently spilling the beans on something, right? It's kind of like that. It's like rhetoric. And then claim, finger, and perceive. So there's definitely some sort of misunderstanding going on, right? Claim and finger showed up back to back, followed like 15 seconds later by perceive. So I immediately thought that maybe somebody was finger pointing, okay? Or pointing something out, right? Like there's your perception, right? There's some sort of saint energy going on here, and kiss. So I'm getting a sense it's more loving, like meaning, it's not necessarily meaning to be awful, right? Serve, afraid, and self-esteem. Okay, all came up together as I was pulling some of these other cards on the back end here. Working my way to Kipper. And it definitely got the sense that whatever this accident was had something to do with like just not feeling up to snuff, right? Not feeling worthy, right? And it seems like something's going to get dragged or deformed, like dragged on, perhaps, dragged under, dragged over, and maybe it might actually change shape at this point, right? That's what I see the deformed as. So we'll get into it. I'm going to go ahead and roll the zodiac to see who else you might be dealing with in this energy. Angel, and get a sense of divine guidance going on with this situation. And maybe just something that needs to be ironed out for whoever else is attached to this. It might not actually have anything to do with you. But if there's something that you're trying to manifest, it might be delayed because there's cogs in the machine that are needing some fixing. To put it one way, okay? There might be some thing that's outside of your control or outside of your circumstance that might need to be in alignment first, right? That just isn't quite yet up to snuff for what it needs to be. So let's get you some signs. All right. What is that? All right. Gemini, highly aspected. Okay. We're going to go ahead and roll that one again. Oh, really highly aspected. So they might have more than one placement of Gemini. You have Aries, Leo, and Taurus. Okay. You can also get some planetaries. Placement-wise, what this could be about. Don't need that. Besides Sun, Moon, Rising. We also have Sun twice, so very highly aspected Sun. You have, oh shoot, which one is this? Oh, that's Jupiter. Okay, so a Jupiter placement might be significant. You have South Node, so something from your past is attached to this. Okay. Mars, aggressive, could be either in the high vibe, ambitious, low vibe, fighting, war, that sort of thing. And Neptune, okay? Whatever this is, it's going to be transformative, okay? It's an outer planet. It also tells me that it may actually be transformative for more than one energy in the situation. So this will be for the highest good, whatever this is, okay? All right, for Moonology, I have to look for it. You have supermoon. Emotions are running high. So there's probably something shocking that had happened external, and that's probably what caused a bit of this, I get a sense of panic or having to move fast, switch gears type of thing. Okay. From Tea Leaf, you have March, so you could also be dealing with a Pisces or Aries. A man, dealings with a relationship with a man. Stork, news of a birth or new business opportunity. I'm seeing both actually in all these cards, okay? All right. Coins, money will be coming to you. Peacock, beware of great pride. So check the ego, or maybe whoever needs to check their ego, right? Clouds, temporary problems, okay? Definitely get a sense with the accident, right? Life in general, so that told me that there's probably more than one story here. I'm definitely saying work, love, life, okay? Acquaintance could be involved. And parent. So this acquaintance could be a parent, or there could be two separate people here involved, okay? A parent, acquaintance, take it how it resonates, all right? Up next, Life Purpose Oracle. You have family. Loving your friends and family is central to your life purpose. So friends and family may be surrounding this energy heavily, okay? And I'm getting more of a sense of a balancing act too, since they're walking across that log on the stream there. And I'm getting a sense that the friends could be really close friends, right? As well as acquaintances too with this, right? Okay. From the Chinese zodiac, I will read you the years as well. They're typically birth years. But I really see it more as years of significance, right? Birth, death, major transitions in life, that sort of thing as well. So take it how it resonates for your situation. You have Dragon and Tiger. Okay, both are in, give me a sec here. Swear you'd think I would remember this by now. Yang energy, masculine energies, okay? So divine masculine energies. That would be a good way to kind of describe that. Or they're just in that energy currently, okay? Year of the Dragon years are 1952, 1964, 1976, 1988, 2000, 2022, and if there's a new birth, it might actually happen in 2024, right? Okay, yeah, I had to do 2022, 2012 plus 12, okay. So add, subtract increments of 12, okay, for the year of something. So if they're outside this range, you might want to double check, okay? Tiger, 1950, 1962, 1974, 1986, 1998, 2010, and 2022. Okay, so somebody that could have been born last year. Okay. All right, here we go. Which one's first? Tiger. Hard on the outside, but soft on the inside. This could describe personalities as well. Fast, agile, strong, majestic, brave, righteous, and tender-hearted. The tiger is also called Big Cat in China and considered as the king of the jungle. This majestic, strengthful, independent, and fearless giant actually is as agile and nimble as a real cat. And beneath Tiger's tough exterior is his sensitive and soft side. The water and the spirit inside are the very reflection of Tiger's inner self. Yang meanings on the positive side: fast, brave, righteous, and caring for the weak. Active meanings confront difficulties, quick accomplishment, and going straight to the goal. Action meanings persevere, stick with your true self. And dragon, who's all about dreams. So you may be sensing this in your dreams, okay? You might be getting a snippet of what's going on in dreams here. Hold on a second here. Document. There may be documents or something's being documented. Scripted. There's a conversation, all right? Dragon, the whole world is just a stage for dreams. Free, authoritative, courageous, dreamer, care about the world. The dragon travels freely between heaven and earth, decorating the world with richly beautiful colors. He also knows his own responsibility, even if it's just a little girl's dream. He will also protect it attentively. So I also get a sense of spirit guides protecting children too, since we do have news of the birth, right? And just based on what I'm seeing, family and all that, just know children are protected. In the young meanings, positive, authoritative, free, mission, and broad-minded. Active meanings, push forward, focus, hold on to your dream. And action meanings, the greater your dream is, the wider the world becomes. Okay. Expansive thought, I love it. Expansive visions, right? All right. From the Stargazing Oracle, you have 10th house. Career, reputation, fame, legacy, public image, status, purpose, notoriety, achievement, power, and empire. Empower. Ooh, could be maybe some empowerment going on. So 10th house, check that too. Might be those placements. You or them, right? Lunar eclipse, dramatic change. That would be the accident, right? Whatever the accident is. Shift in perception, unveiling, disillusion, cycles, endings, beginnings, and transformation. I immediately sense that right out the gate, that this might be shocking to somebody that's not used to it, right? And that's why things are getting switched up a little bit or slowed or dragged on a little bit. They need some time to recover, right? Trine brings luck, flow, talents, indulges, effortlessness, harmony, eases, lazy energies, no friction, and benefits. I love how this thing keeps moving. Hopefully the beeps aren't too loud on that thing. I usually have that so I can know when Spirit's got something to say. All right. From the Black Moon Astrology, first one that came out is second house, 26, owning. So this is definitely something tangible going on. Could also be about the money situation. Could be about a new business opportunity as well. And like I said, this could be a blend of things as well, okay? You have 4, Venus, love. That's all about your partnerships and your relationships with people, your close connections, right? That could include family as well, not just romantic love. 46 breaks down to a 10. Oh, we also have 26 with 8 there as well. That's an abundant number. You have trine again, but this is grand trine, blessings. So this is going to turn out beautifully. There's going to be some reward at the end of all this, okay? It's going to work out beautifully for so many, okay? From Izzy's deck, now I really did have to clarify because a whole bunch of stuff came out. Cancer came out, so you could be dealing with a Cancer. So far we have Cancer, Pisces, and Aries. And Gemini, Aries, Leo, Taurus. I always forget about the dice. Then you also have Capricorn. But this could also just be Capricorn devil kind of energy as well, given what it came out with. And Aquarius. How am I going to put this here? I want them to share. And Aquarius, okay? It could just be communicating as well. All right, that's not going to work. Aquarius, you're going here, honey. There we go. Perfect. All right. So, first card that came out is Mastery. Okay. With Mastery came Cancer as well. So it might actually be tapped into your emotions. It might be tapped into your intuition and your dreams, right? There's that dragon again, right? So there's going to be some kind of mastery. So whoever's in this situation might be going through that, okay? And it's going to take a little bit. Love spell came up next. And I was like, okay, we need to clarify that. Capricorn and Aquarius clarified it. So take that how it resonates. For me, I'm really seeing it like it could be a couple of ways. It could be just manifesting what you love and what you want, your abundance, right? So for self, right? But maybe you're mistaken about it. You're not exactly kind of applying it to the tangible. You're kind of applying it to some sort of codependency or addiction or something, right? Maybe it's a little misplaced energy, okay? Next card to confirm that was communication. Communicate clearly. So it's definitely about some sort of communication. This could also be just people gossiping, right? They might be speaking positively of a situation, but misspeaking because it's not for their highest and greatest, most loving good, right? The next cards that came out, and I really need to clarify it, you have no time soon. So this tells me it's going to take a while. There's that drag energy. Ooh, there's some hurt going on. Okay, that makes more sense. Maybe it was very a layered circumstance for whoever is on the receiving end of the energy. Here's the thing. He's with a bunch of ice cream, right? Ice cream does have an expiration date if it's not properly stored, right? So maybe the situation has to be handled with extra care, right? In order for it to not melt, so to speak, right? But it's going to take a while. Ice cream does have a pretty good shelf life in a freezer. I'm not going to lie. I mean, I wouldn't go past a year, but so maybe about a year might take a while. You also have Stalker clarifying that as well. So I imagine there's other energies in the situation that might be complicating things. There's a lot of steps going on here too, so there might be a ways to go for this person. If this is your energy, take your time, okay? There's a lot to heal. I can see that, all right? Things aren't going to always be this way. Just know that, all right? Just going to take some time to heal. Do your thing, all right? Emotions are running high, okay? Then, pulling out, hold on, let's do this so I don't mix them up, because I did have to clarify. The first card to come out, here's your dragon energy, distant horizon. This could also just be long distance travel. It could be your dreams, your aspirations, your hopes. It could also indicate time and distance, right? No time soon, okay? Next card that came out, and this could be just individual as well, is gift. So I'm definitely seeing your grand trine here. Those are blessings for me. Could also indicate a timing of a special holiday that's a gift-giving holiday. So that could be timing. Ooh, homeland. Interesting. Maybe going back home. Somebody going back home? Interesting. 36 breaks down to a 9. 17 is an 8. Okay. The gift-giving card, the gift card, could also indicate receiving as well. So it's depicted in both ways. It's definitely a card of reciprocity. It's sort of similar to like the Six of Pentacles for me. But also a card of investment or checking on investments as well. But I also do really see this as sort of like the divine giving a blessing as well. Especially next to distant horizons, it could go either way, right? The next card that came out is number 18, also a 9. The letter Z might be significant. All right. Initial, maybe homelands, Z, begins with a Z, or Z is in the name. Okay. Child could be, a new beginning. It could actually be a literal child. Okay. It could be something starting, an opening, right? It's sort of like the opposite of the coffin card, sort of, so to speak. It's also like an air of just innocence and, something new wonder, right? Like sort of like this fool energy in a little bit. So to clarify distant horizons, we had number 10, journey, card of travel, deciding where to go, who's coming in, who's going, right? So there's probably a lot of coming and going, all right? I'm definitely sensing this could be travel for some, okay? This could also just be somebody trying to figure out what they're going to do with their life. It could be trying to figure out their purpose. They're trying to manifest something, but they're not sure what, right? Like there could be some confusion in that, maybe based on like the advice they're getting from others, right? The fact that communicate clearly showed up tells me there's some ineffective communication going on, right? Okay? Maybe getting bad advice or something like that, okay? To clarify the child, 2 cards popped out. So this definitely feels like a child, or at least a family member, okay? You had card number 2, main female. So someone in their 30s, 40s, 50s-ish. Yeah, 30s, 40s, 50s-ish. I also sort of see her as an empress in this deck. So she would be a mother energy, okay? So take that how it resonates. And 21 breaks down to a 3, family room. So this could definitely have a lot to do with family, like close connection. Or this could be their family, right? Like she could be the mom, that could be the child, okay? That could very well be an identifier, all right? This could also just be a new beginning for a family surrounding a main female, right? Okay? So to clarify the accident further, pulled out the Gypsy Witch. We had the 4 of Cups, stagnation, confusion, not knowing what to do, not being motivated, just being sad and kind of pity party a little bit. Also just being content with where you're at, not wanting to move forward, right? Not having anything to go for. But I'm really picking up on the failure and disaster when it comes to the accident. Maybe there's something that just kind of made someone give up, right? Like a huge thing, an event. Now, it could be a literal accident, like they lost their car and now they can't go to work and they're just like, screw it, there's nothing seems to be working out, I give up, right? Could be that kind of energy. You also have Pisces again here with the fish. Number 17 breaks down to an 8. You also have the 5 of Pentacles, maybe feeling a little insecure or left out in the cold, right? With the anchor here, 28 breaks down to a 10. The anchor denotes successful ventures in business and love and surrounded by, let's see if any of these numbers. Okay, 11, 13, 29, 31, 30, 35 might be significant, okay? Let's see. No, none of these numbers. Okay, so it's going to turn out successful. It's just probably not seen yet. It's not being noticed. Travel. All right. Then you have the 7 of Swords here, card of deception. Can you see that? Okay, good. Number 25 breaks down to a 7 as well, but the clouds, the dark side is on, the gloomy side's over here. It's facing that direction, right? Could indicate divorce. So that could have been the accident, right? Like maybe whatever was mistaken in the situation caused a breakup, okay? And maybe there's a loss of family and a loss of trust and a loss of, maybe there was too much ego. Take it how it resonates, okay? Yeah, the bright side's not towards the fish, let's put it that way. That was the first card out. That's what I'm considering, okay? Let's get a few more cards. Just tell us a little bit more about this. Fly. Travel and fly. So maybe it's long distance, okay? There's your distant horizons. Okay, thank you, Spirit. All right. That could be literal travel for somebody. Like, this circumstance, you would recognize them because they're far, 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 far away. And they might have to fly. They might have to leave. J-O, might be significant to someone. Okay, I didn't miss anything. Snap. Maybe things will snap into place eventually. All right, well, let's see here. What else can you tell us about this circumstance for the collective spirit? Let's get 3 on it. 3 individual altogether. That's how I'm going to look at it. All right. So King of Cups, you have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, mature masculine energy here. Surrounding a home, stability, love. Yeah, okay. That's the very first card, so that's how we're beginning. All right. Surrounding home, mourning. Maybe there's been a loss. There's potential, okay. I'm definitely picking up a few stories with this, okay? And maybe they're going to be communicating what's going on. Page of Cups here. The definite communication there. Could also be about this child. Could be a... Oh, shoot. Don't mind me. I'm trying to remember the pages exactly as they're supposed to. Not generally. Generally, it's a water sign, okay? Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius. Could be that kind of... That child would be a Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius. I always forget what the Page of Cups is. That's the hardest one for me to remember. The heart is a symbol of fulfillment and joy. Romance is in full bloom for you to enjoy. Serenity rests deep in thy heart. Loving yourself is where it should start. So that tells me maybe they're held up at home. Maybe they're in hermit mode or something, right? And they're trying to take care of themselves after whatever they're mourning. Okay. J-O. All right, one more. And then you have the Ace of Cups. This could also be a card of self-care too with the gentleman. So you're definitely dealing with a man. There's definitely a man in this situation and a main female, okay? Possibly a child, okay? That is the Ace of Cups. That's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio again, okay? Could also just be a new beginning in communications and love, okay? So there may be a switch up soon, but I'm definitely not getting the sense it's going to take a while, okay? They have some personal work to do, okay? Lots of it, because Ace of Cups is here too, all right? But this could very well be a new start for somebody, all right? With regards to a connection, all right? All right, so take that how it resonates. I'm going to go ahead and pause the video now and clean up the table. And we'll go ahead and pull some guidance now at the for the end here. We've got 2, I don't know, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 decks. Lots of guidance. So if this isn't your story and you're not resonating with it, but you want to stick around anyway, go for it. The guidance may be helpful for you at this time, okay? Be right back, guys. All right, guys, let's get you some guidance. I'm going to start with signs and syncs for you. These could be, things that you can look for confirmation. Pay attention to your thoughts and your feelings at the time that you see it, okay? This could also be an indication of what to work on. All right, let's get 3, Spirit. We're still on morning. Now we're built. Okay, built. Might be some foundation work to do, right? All right, we got 2 here. First one out, you have 666 on the light side. It's a return to purpose of love. Step back to refocus your thoughts. There's no reality with negativity. Reconnect spiritually, okay? Blue feather, that could still be attached to the bird, by the way, and it could also be an image of it, all right? Tune in time. Psychic powers are strong, all right? Oh, okay, you got 2 more. You have 555 on the light side. It's time to strategize and make room. Manifestation time. It's also an indication that the universe has changed or transitioned for the highest good happening. Let's see if this one will fit here. Barely, just barely. You can do better. Okay. 2222. Another one. Just trust the universe. Okay. This is a karma reminder. Things coming around. So this could very well be a circumstance that is just meant to happen as well. It might not have happened exactly as it originally thought, because, maybe somebody's free will kind of jumped ahead of schedule a little bit. But trust the universe, okay? This is just a karma reminder for you too. So there may be a little bit of a delay, because you might need to work on something too in order to receive whatever this was, okay? Let's see what else. Let's get 3 animals. Please and thank you. Oh, nice. Oh, 4. Love it. And these could be personal identifiers too. Search of situation. Okay. Maybe they have these as pets or something, right? The first one that came out is Firefly. Fairy lights sparkling in the twilight sky. Each array a unique signature. The call of a soulmate. Your individual waveform attracts a vibrational match. All right. So yeah, that might be something that you can do. This is your vibrational match, right? You leveling up, you tapping in, right? You finding balance, right? You becoming the expert might actually assist them to do the same and get through whatever self-care they need to do at this time, okay? You also have Pig, tenacious, steadfast, bold, independent, bringer of luck, prosperity, wealth, feast and celebrating gratitude, prolific creation, a time of great fertility. So that new business idea could really be coming through, right? If you tap in as well, if that's something that you're going for and that's what you resonate with that part of the story, okay? This could just be something that also brings to purpose, that also will make money, right? Raven. Magic, myth, legends, and lore. The raven is calling you to awaken to mystery and enchantment. So this could be a time of learning as well, right? It's time to shapeshift your life into what you want it to be. And dog. Loyal companion, protector, ally, immense capacity for unconditional love, service to the pack, group incarnation. Ooh, like that. And that might be it too. This may be all interconnected because this is something the group in general had incarnated to relearn or retest on, right, from a past life. To have friends, you must first be a friend, okay? Oops, hold on. Don't want that falling into the flame. That would be bad. That would be no bueno. Okay. All right, let's get one from Isis. Tell us more, Isis. What else can the collective do at this time regarding this situation? Honey. Okay, that could be a term of endearment. I'm actually going to get one more too. One heart, because I got distracted. Honey could also just indicate consuming more honey as well, right? I always put mine in tea, so. All right. Backside of the card, you have the Temple of Lapis Lazuli. Your soul is very ancient and holds the wisdom of star peoples from civilizations with unique high vibrational awareness that can help humanity transform from a culture based in fear to a love-based community. Again, with that community, right? That grouping. You are here on this planet to be you to the fullest extent possible. Then you will help heal human culture so that the planet may thrive. Backside of that one, that's Osiris and Isis. Miracle of Isis. Isis offers a miracle healing. No matter how much you've struggled with a particular matter, no matter how impossible it may seem to imagine your life without this old wound, addiction, problem, relationship issue, or inner struggle being part of it, you are guided now to accept the possibility of miraculous healing. Let go and let the goddess be. What's that? I'm going to get some chakras for you and some lessons as well, what this may be about. I'm also going to tap into the dark side too. Since this card, Miracle of Isis, is a lot about, it's inspired by the story of the brother in darkness Set tearing Osiris to pieces and Isis running off to Tot for some magical situation, spell, whatever it was that helped manifest and put it back together, right? So there's some darkness involved. I always see that card as that as well. It's like you're just transmuting some darkness, right? Or some darkness needs to be transmuted. Maybe the air is thick with that. Let's see. Let's see what the lessons are here. Let's get 3 Spirit. Or thick could be an identifier. Not necessarily thinking body type, but that could be, right? Maybe something about this person is thick. Their car's thick. Their legs are thick. They have thick pockets. Thick ego. What? All right. You have judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. You have freedom. Ooh. I immediately imagine prison, like prison bars. Sentencing. Okay, maybe like getting free from some situation like that. Freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. So this could also just be freeing yourself from whatever mental imprisonment. And then you have balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. You also have throat chakra, and you have crown chakra and third eye here as well. Okay, so there's definitely that communication, that psychic power tuning in, the blue feathers here as well for that. Okay, so that could very well be what you need to do. All right. All right, let's get the 3 chakras too and what they might be about. Nurturing, number 3, Earth Star chakra. That's definitely that mother-child energy. But also, you know, Gaia could be the mother and you could be the child, right? Getting grounded, for sure. Finding that balance. One more. Ooh, nice. You have 2 crown chakras here, okay? 31 breaks down to 4, peace. 30, and I am presence. And this is all about just kind of coming into that perfect balance with high vibrational energy to get that peace, right? That's the abundance of that. But doing so through connecting with your higher self, okay? So you might want to do some meditative practices, maybe even get grounded in nature and do them. Whichever method you feel comfortable with, even if it's just sitting there under a tree, having your feet to the ground, and listening to some sort of, you know, crown chakra activation, higher self connecting kind of music or solfeggio or something like that, binaural beat. Maybe even reciting a mantra or affirmation. All right, let's see what the Halloween Oracle has in terms of what's in the darkness. Anything else? Okay. Yes, emotional intelligence. That's just balancing your emotions. This is something they might need to do, perhaps because they might also have an energy vampire around them. Maybe some sense of codependency or neediness that's still there. Maybe they're their own energy vampire, especially with the addiction. I was looking at the addiction on that card. Let's get 2 more. Okay. Talk about psychic powers there. Taking advantage of when the veil is thin. That might be also connection with ancestors as well. Tapping into maybe some mediumship stuff. One more. Wow. Close. Oh, so close. Tapping into higher dimensional beings, ascended masters. Or just everyone. The whole kit and caboodle of spirit team. All right. You have dawn, the light after the darkness. Definitely rebirth energy, capacity. Maybe it's capable for all those things. Okay. Dawn talks about just rebirth energy. The phoenix that rises out of the ashes, right? But needing to also rest at this time. There we are. And maybe it's also going from midnight to dawn, because you do have midnight here. Important, hold on. Yield surprisingly. Okay. You're going to have to pace yourself, okay? I'm seeing that. You're going to have layered pings, layered visions, layered bits and more puzzle pieces, spiritual puzzle pieces coming through. So you're going to have to take your time with this. Okay, this would actually be a very good time to do that because they need time. No time soon, right? Spend as much time learning as much as you can, right? Awaken to the mystery and enchantment. You are being reminded that there is always a fresh start and a new beginning to be had. Change is unstoppable, and even the most difficult times will pass, no matter how devastating they may seem. Hope is one of the most powerful motivating forces in the universe, and it's being indicated here. Okay, so have hope too. see what else we can put here. Let's get 3 from the next deck, Spirit, please. Anything else? Movement. All right, that could mean get exercise. That could also mean travel. 29 breaks down to an 11. Not to start up here so I can remember the numbers. Composition. Putting things together, organizing, arranging so it flows beautifully, looks beautiful. 30, rigid. That's all about having a guard up, being in sort of a wounded warrior energy. It could also be that somebody else has their guard up and they need some time, right? Placement. Maybe some things need to be rearranged or replaced, repaired in this situation, right? One more. Yeah, the fact that it's taking a while to get the dark stuff out tells me that there's probably a lot of stuff a lot of ground to cover. One more, please. Thank you. Thank you. And invisible, number 16. All right, that's a lot to unpack. Those could be 3 separate things. They could all connect. Okay, so take it how it resonates for you. 29, movement. Time of wonderful surprises. If you've been waiting for something, you'll soon have clarity. Okay, so that might be that with your psychic powers kicking in, right? You will get answers you thought would never come, and you will move closer to things that were out of reach before. Perhaps this card predicts a trip that you've always wanted to take. The symbol for movement can indicate both a change of scene and a real shift in the direction of your life. Know that this wonderful change is now possible. It's time to make a move, okay? So if you've been feeling stagnant, and this could be for the cross watcher, especially if you've been in that 4 of Cups energy, and it's been some time, okay? Maybe get moving somewhere, right? Just get off the couch, right? Like I always imagine the Urban Tarot card for that, with the guys lounging on the couch just watching TV, right? For those that are familiar with that deck, okay? Maybe it's time just to get moving and grooving, right? Like maybe get some exercise, start small, go for walks, be out in nature, nurture yourself, okay? 30, rigid. Is there a stone wall that stands between you and others? Could that wall be inside you? Now is the time to become more flexible and to drop your rigid expectations of yourself and especially of others. Don't be afraid to drop your guard a little too. If you are willing to let others in, you will see a benefit in these connections. Another meaning here is that you recognize the wall that others may have put up. Don't take it personally if they won't let you in. This is their way of coping and has little to do with you. So take that how it resonates, all right? 16, invisible. I love this card. Sometimes you may feel like you don't fit in. So maybe somebody's feeling like they're definitely out in the cold, right? Like they've been kicked out of a situation that they thought was theirs, that they thought was family or friends or a circle, right? But really it could be about something totally unrelated, right? Okay. Know that not everyone has the ability to recognize you fully, and that perhaps they are so caught up in their own stories that they can't see you. It's okay, because those who can see you are the important companions on your path to finding your magic. Another meaning for the symbol you have chosen is that circumstances may require you to step back and remain in the shadows. Sort of be like, you know, a true high priestess, if you will, and kind of be in the gray area, right? Especially with the psychic powers here. You might sort of have to be a fly on the wall. I did see the word fly, so that might be significant, all right? Now is not the time for you to tell all and show everyone your truth. Being invisible protects you from harm right now. So there may be a lot of moving pieces, right? You don't want to get in the crossfire. So that you can observe your surroundings without being vulnerable. Stay hidden and watch what others do before acting, okay? We have room to put these here. All right. Let's get you some masculine and feminine energy, see how that's doing. Maybe act upon removing. Or maybe that had been a period for some. Okay. I know this is very layered. There were a lot of energies, so all those signs. It was pretty much what all the water signs, Aquarius, Capricorn, Taurus, Leo, there we go. Aries, oh my goodness. That's a lot of folk. Okay. Let's get some feminine energy for the collective. How's it doing? What do they need? Okay. You have Shiwamu, renewal. Let's get our dudes out. Let's get a good bridge shuffle going. I will read the shadow sides on these cards too, Spirit. For the masculine energy, what needs healing, or what stage of the energy it's in. Lawyer, oh, there might be some legalities that might also be dragging something onto. That could very well be the external circumstance that has slowed things down. Oof, okay, I'm starting to see where this might be going. Okay, especially with lawyer popping up. Okay. All right, give me a second here, guys. Jiwanmu talks more than just being. Okay, renewal. Okay. She talks about self-care as well. It's kind of one of my self-care, take care of yourself, rebirthy oriented cards. Okay. There she is. Okay. That was the other meaning for her too. Take this chance to either start over or put extra effort into what you're focused on. Okay. And then Typhon is all about anger management and balancing your emotions. Again, with this vampire energy. Again, you could be dealing with that. This could be an energy that's external, right? That might be an identifier. Typhon in reverse talks about explosive anger, to put it nicely. So those dealing with a DV situation, perhaps, okay? Or maybe road rage, since accident showed up, okay? Typhon, rage. Be aware of how you handle anger and rage, your own and others. Seeking an emotional balance leads to peace. This may be a signal to be very aware of how you handle the emotions of anger and rage. Perhaps it is you that needs to learn how to manage the anger you feel more productively, or to express anger in a healthy way. Expressing no anger at all is not the solution either. Passive aggression is just covert anger and causes just as many problems, in particular over the long term. Keep this in mind. This could be an identifier of an energy external to you. Anger in itself is not inherently negative emotion, and does, in its purest form, have the positive intent of protection. On the shadow side, Typhon is the shadow side incarnate. A storm of rage, the kind that Typhon demonstrates, is a fearsome thing to behold. We have all seen this kind of explosive anger demonstrated at some time, whether it be road rage, by someone close to us, by a stranger, or sometimes within ourselves. One of the most disturbing things about this kind of rage is that it not only feels good and powerful because it's a release, it is hard to stop once started. It is often physically violent too. No one needs to be victim to this kind of rage, and if you are, you should seek assistance, okay? Lawyer could mean something about that, okay? Indian could be easily India. Might be an identifier. I'm not feeling native with that one. If we're thinking old-timey ancestors, right? But it could very well be something from the past, a past life, right? Especially when the group energy had popped up to incarnate, right? Group incarnate. Okay, let's get a few from the mermaids as well. Let's see what it pulls. Discernment, using your intuition and discernment. Loose. Interesting. Okay. Still going. Loose chicken. Oh, chicken with their head cut off. Okay, someone behaving like that? Let's get 2 more. Maybe they just lost it, right? Like running around like a chicken with their head cut off. Or a loose chicken like they have to catch. I'm thinking of the chicken crossing the road now. Alright. Letting go, okay. Releasing, forgiving. One more. Oh, there's your hope energy too. There's miracles, okay. Maintain that positivity. Okay, let's get a few from our ancestor spirits, please. Further guidance. All right. We have go after your goals, persist, encourage, advance, answer the call, explore, travel, and live. Okay, I think we'll have space here. Enjoy music, instruments, sound, and tone. That could very well be the meditation, right? Nurturing. Or just going to have fun. You could also be moving, dancing, right? Let's see, anything else that might be keywordy? Go after your goals. Just as the universe endeavors to raise your spirits, it's time for you to encourage and inspire others. A little positivity goes a long way. Try to support your loved ones, friends, or anyone you come into contact with. You may not realize how much it means to a person to have someone believe in them. A kind word can keep someone going through hard times so they reach their goals. Okay? Answer the call. There you are. The universe chose you to be here for a specific reason. It is up to you to discover that reason and go after it. Again, go after your goals, right? These two go hand in hand. Answer your call. If you are tired and fed up with life, focus on the courageous energy of the Vikings. Call upon your spirit guides to give you the positive energy to enjoy your life. You may also like to challenge yourself with some activities or experiences that make you feel alive and give you a boost of adrenaline. Again, with that movement too. Take risks and enjoy. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Maybe it's a baby chicken on the loose. Okay. Let's get you second to last bit of advice here from our Ascended Masters. Keepers of the light, please. For our air signs. We may get a little bit of clue to these. You might connect with these guys, or these guys may have some sort of relevance for your situation that might identify it as well. I also look at that. Especially if you see a pair of twin flames show up. That'd be like a huge indicator of that for me. All right, Greek. Maybe there's some sort of Greek connection. Greek dancing. Yeah, let's get through, please. All right. Serapis Bay Ascension. Move into your true self. Rise above the darkness. The light is here. You have faith. She is a twin flame. Humanity and benevolence. Stay calm. Trust the good in yourself and others. See the light in the world. Okay, last one. And you have Commander Ashtar. Call to action. Take charge. Lead by example. Walk your talk. All right. Love it. All right. Any final guidance, Spirit? Last call. I'm going to pull from the Beyond Lemuria for final guidance. Squeeze. Hugs. I'm thinking hugs. Imagined hugs as soon as I saw squeeze. Hold on tight. Caress. All right. Let's get one, please, for our air signs. All right. You have number 2, root chakra, which is very close to the Earth star, by the way. Ground and center. Sprinkle, squeeze, and sprinkle. All right. Imagine baking just now. That might be an activity. That might mean something to somebody, okay? The root chakra is the color red. Its position is at the base of the spine and groin area. It's actually through it. Virtual. Interesting. Okay, that could be an identifier. Themes: home, foundations, physical bases, and responsibility. Foundations, grounding, basic needs, survival, physical identity, responsibilities, the place where we build our lives, time and nature. This image speaks of finding home within yourself, a sense of deep inner peace and a strong sense of grounding and being centered. Homeland, home within self. Okay, here you can be released from the grips of survival into a place of thriving. There is trust, connection to community, and you can rely on others and joyfully understand your responsibilities in turn. You are held and have strong foundations for all aspects of life. With your guard down, you have the tools to ride the waves if you need. Everything is okay. With virtual, I thought of kind of watching maybe home baking shows or something like that, right? Like some sort of program where you can learn something, right? Related to baking. I'm thinking of just squeeze, like you squeeze out like icing out of a piping bag, right? And then, what was the other word? Sprinkle. Yeah, I was like, is it sprinkles? And of course, you sprinkle pretty things on top to decorate. So it might have something to do with a birthday cake. Could be. You did have the gift there, right? Okay. Restore. Spend time in nature. Sit or stand barefoot in nature and feel your roots merging with the earth beneath you. Consider your founding beliefs. If they no longer serve you, it may be time to reconsider your priorities or the foundations you live your life by. Be aware of any recurring patterns that may be holding you back. Okay. And it's funny. This almost has a little bit of a vibe of the message, I think it was for the air signs, that I posted in the community board. It was like a quickie quick, greater. Okay. So it may have something to do with that. You might want to check that out, okay? Because repeating negative patterns was brought up as well. All right? So hopefully that helps. Anything else, Spirit? I know you're beeping. Nature is going to be a very good time for you right now, just to kind of get grounded and rooted, get centered, connect, especially spiritually, okay? Finding that balance. You do have balance here as well. It'll also give you a sense of freedom and movement, okay? You might want to pick a place far off, the beaten path, perhaps. Calm some energy down a little bit if you're feeling a little erratic. So if this is like a soul connection, like a group situation, you're probably going to pick up some of their energy or have noticed some of their energy, and this is what you can do to combat that, okay? Especially with that road rage stuff. I really sense it's more road ragey. Not necessarily DV or anything like that, but it could be. Get assistance, right? Letting go, forgiving, releasing, using your discernment, being hopeful of miracles and good things coming through. Be aware of emotional imbalances. After the dark, there's always the light, so definitely have that hope. Walk the talk. Maybe go for a walk. Is that what you're suggesting, Spirit? Maybe. Let's see if there's anything else that I'm not picking up right now. Make room for self-care, yes. So sour. Okay. That seems like a mood. That feels like a mood to me, right? Like as soon as there's your anger, right? Like if you get, you know, butt hurt or something, that would be a good time to take a walk, right? Or maybe suggest it if you happen to notice around you, offer it, okay? Be supportive of family and friends. You did have that supportive energy as well. Just be careful. Yeah. So sour and dangerous. Interesting. Yeah, tread lightly. Is that what you're suggesting? You'll know. Use your discernment. You'll know. You'll know exactly like the situation this applies to, okay? Um, so if you're around others, for example, or they're around others, just be mindful of that, okay? That's what I have for you guys. Check your other placements, okay? You have Neptune here, Mars, South Node, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Jupiter, okay? Bye.